right.
All right, there he is, Matthew Poseidon.
Matthew Mahogany, as I like to
Mahogany.
say. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of The Intellectuals. I am
The Intellectual.
Poseidon.
Hello, Poseidon.
And you're Guido the Grasso, motherfucker.
Guido the Grasso here in full Rocky IV regalia.
Yes. You're only missing the jacket.
I'm missing the jacket.
Yeah.
I used to have the Rocky IV.
Neil deGrasse Italian.
Right, he's like a paisan. I deliberately put on the hat Rocky wore in Rocky IV when he went to Russia. I'm wearing
What's that called?
Because I was a stupid
beret.
fanboy.
No, the beret is the sideways thing for the...
I don't know. I know this is
Hey.
Rocky IV hat.
Put your hat sideways. A little bit. Beret.
Ella, bro.
I'm wearing it because of well when he's training in Russia and he's waiting there posed like this waiting for Adrian to show up. She surprises him and then it goes hearts on fire.
You look like Mickey.
I look like big. You know what? If they ever made a
Your heart's not in it, Rock.
no, I'll tell you. You know, with that whole Creed movie, I always wanted to make a movie where it's called Paulie.
Walnuts.
No, Paulie, Rocky's brother-in-law.
Bro, what the fuck is this
And
hat
I
called?
show up
It's
as
bothering me
Paulie's
now.
illegitimate son, asking Rocky to train me to be a drunk.
Kind of funny.
A flat cap.
A what?
A flat cap.
I'm not going to call it
I don't
that.
know. I always knew these as Super Mario hats.
You know, the Peaky Blinders brought it back.
These hats?
Yeah.
I don't think they ever really went away.
Yeah.
These are like paperboy hats. You know, extra. read
You
all
saw
about
them
it.
on that show, Peaky Blinders. They were never away. You just didn't
Yeah.
know about
No,
them.
They never went
I
away.
know, but I usually saw older folks with them. But I feel like a younger people are wearing
The
them
people
now.
on Peaky Blinders are very old, at least a few hundred years.
Not now, but I mean, like when you watch them in the show, they're young.
Not that young.
Like,
They're
they're
30s,
playing-
40s.
Late 20s, 30s.
Peaky Blinders is like the TV show of Lock, Stock, and Smoking Barrels, right? That type of show?
That type of language, because they're British.
Cockney?
Cockney. Yeah, I sound funny because I got my tooth removed.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pantelis is talking like his mouth is wired shut.
Yeah, like Kanye West.
I'll say something about that. Even though because I wasn't supposed to, I went in to check because one of my teeth on my molar that has like the receding gum line, I went to check in on it because I thought it was causing me discomfort. And then she goes, well, that one and the one next to it have already been root canaled. So that's not what you're feeling. She goes, discomfort. Let me just check. And then they take pictures of my mouth. She goes, you know what the problem is? She goes, your fucking wisdom tooth all the way in the back that you can barely reach. She goes, because you have your teeth is all the way, like it's all the way in the back, the wisdom tooth. That one has like fucking holes in it. Like huge holes, gaping holes. That's what's hurting you.
Cavities.
But when she took the picture, it's all the way in the backside, the hole. So I can't even reach it.
They just took out one or both.
One.
What?
Yeah. So then, because that's the problematic one.
First of all,
And then this was.
So then I got lied to.
She goes, "Do you want to take it out?" And then I said, "Well, can we make an appointment? Like, how does this work?" She goes, "I have 40 minutes left. If you want, we can yank it out right now."
Ugh.
And I said, "Is it that simple?" And she's like, "Yeah, it pretty much. I'm looking at your stuff here. It's very healthy. You don't have to worry about anything. So it should be simple. Like, you're gonna destroy my tooth." And her assistant start laughing. Like, we're not gonna break it. We're just gonna pull it out. I go, my teeth are pretty solid, like sweetheart.
But did she put the wrench in there and she pulled it out with the pliers and you heard the cracking and shit?
Bro,
I heard the cracking,
I almost
yeah.
fainted because of the sound. She goes, "Are you okay?"
Yeah.
Because I shook.
It's the crunching.
And I go, "It's not the pain. I don't feel anything.
It's the sound.
It's the fucking sound, and I could feel my tooth getting pulled out of my skull.
Oh,
it's shocking.
Yeah, 100%. But the adrenaline that your body releases is insane when you're getting a tooth yanked out. That's what you're feeling. That's the adrenaline.
I didn't
Your
have
body is
adrenaline. You had adrenaline. I
protecting you.
wasn't excited at all.
No, but
No, adrenaline isn't just excitement.
Self-preservation. The body is. But why didn't you get this pulled out like 20 years ago?
It's never been a problem. I didn't even know it was a problem today. I went in.
People usually get that shit extracted when they're like 20 years old.
Yeah, but I have like my teeth. You see how they are all around, right? Like I have straight teeth. I never had an issue with it. My problem was now she told me that's the issue. So I had no idea that it was the issue. And then I took it out. But my other stuff, I have to get it broken down. I have to go to a crown. There's all kinds of work that needs to be done.
But I'm shocked that they didn't give you any Percocets.
She knows that I'm a tough guy.
That was the most fun part about getting a.
Your wisdom teeth removed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I remember when I got mine removed. First of all, I'm pretty sure they lied to me now because there was one problematic one on the bottom, same side as him, and I want to remove that one, and she goes, "No, you have to remove two, top and bottom, because if you remove only the bottom one, the top one's gonna touch your gums and shit." Which she may be right, but I mean,
Well, when they took mine out, my teeth actually got straighter because they were pushing all together with the molars. The molars were pushing them in.
When she took it out, there was also bone in it. She goes, "We took out also bone with your."
That's just awful, bro.
Yeah, this happened to me today, and this is the second podcast I do.
Yeah, this guy's a machine. He's not a machine. He's a man. Guys.
Oh yeah.
All right. I've been on this whole Rocky trip. It's a couple of days because of the stupid Rocky 4 director's cut that came out, which is why I'm wearing the Stallone hat.
I want to watch it right now.
Flat cap.
Yeah. So, guys, do me a favor. Type in Rocky trailer 1985. That's the original trailer. Watch the Rocky 4 trailer 1985. Watch that original trailer. And then type in Rocky 4 director's cut, Rocky versus Drago trailer, and watch the two trailers. It's the same fucking movie, but the second trailer looked like, oh my God, I want to watch this movie. How amazing is that?
No, fantastic work by that man. What's his name? Antonio Silverstein.
Is that his name?
I think so. Something like that.
I think his name is Sylvester Stallone.
Oh yeah, same thing.
That
guy.
would be.
I'm so confused.
Name.
I don't know.
That
what
would
the
be
Too
joke-
fucking stupid for this conversation.
Antonio Silverstein would be Sly's Jewish name. That's ridiculous.
Oh.
What a day I had. Poseidon came into the restaurant today. He saw the stress.
Sorry to
I
hear
live
that.
in.
I
I
started
ordered a
what?
pizza from you a few days ago.
How was it? I wasn't there. I had an earache.
Oh, when I told you to make the pizza?
I didn't make it.
It was okay. My I didn't eat any of it. The wife had it. It was for her that I got it. She described zero problems, loved it, said it was thin and light.
Thank God.
Yeah.
All right. No,
You know how I knew that you weren't there? How do you think I knew that you weren't there?
the pizza wasn't round, it was oval.
No, I knew you weren't there because there was literally no personalization because you knew it was me. I told you I was gonna Uber Eats it. There was no like fuck you on the board.
Oh, yeah.
There was,
Usually
that
I'd be
makes
like,
sense.
yeah, there was nothing
right.
that showed that you were aware that it was me. Nothing. So I was like,
I
it
gotta
wasn't
get,
you.
I gotta get in that kitchen again. I've been babysitting, bro. I honestly
Your own kid?
no.
That's just called parenting.
No. 50-year-old chefs, man. There's only
Same
so
difference.
much work. Okay? These guys are more worried about calling themselves chef and who's the head chef and title than actual work. And
Poseidon once gave head to a chef.
there's nothing wrong with
Is that
head to a
what being
chef.
a head chef is?
Yeah. But anyway, so yeah, I got that out of the way today. You saw.
Did you go in looking like that? Because you look cool as hell. If you were my boss, I'd listen to you like that.
No, they did. I put on this Marcel Marceau mime T-shirt today.
Oh yeah, I just noticed.
I'm running out of undershirts, so I look like the Hamburglar.
Yeah.
You
looks good
can't
on
hear
you.
me behind this force field.
Hey, sidelines look good on you.
You should see.
Is that vertical or no horizontals like this, right?
Yeah.
No.
No,
No, horizontals like this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
this is
horizontal
vertical.
lines.
Horizontal lines look good on
You
you.
want me to help you with that? I'll
It's
help you.
artistic.
I'm not even joking. I'll help you with that in the future. If ever you're confused which side, think of the horizon, which is one line straight. It's the horizon. Horizontal. Think of that. That'll help you.
Yeah, that's smart. That's a cool strategy.
I got your
like
back,
that.
bro. I got your back.
The horizon, it's horizontal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Helps.
rhymes with Poseidon.
Does that help?
yeah it does.
I'd be a great teacher for the mentally disabled.
A friend of mine, Johnny.
What was that class called? In high school, the
Bobo class.
No.
Cheminement particulier.
yeah, there you
I was
go.
in that class.
Yeah.
What is that?
My
like
first year-
remedial.
Yeah, my first year in high school, they put me in that class, and then they took me out, and my friends were still in there, like my buddy Dano and stuff.
Yeah.
He was still there.
But why were you there?
Because when I went from grade 6 to grade 7, it's a different school, and my French wasn't good enough.
Okay, so they put you in retard.
Yeah, but what's crazy is my French wasn't good enough, like not to communicate or to write. I didn't have good grades compared to other students, let's say. But I wasn't mentally deficient. My English was too strong, so I didn't fit in. It was just me and a bunch of fucking criminals.
They had no other category to put
There's
you in.
no other place to put me.
So they put you in.
They put me next to fucking criminals. And my buddy Dano, I got to meet my buddy Dano. We became best friends. We were my best friends through high school. And but then he stayed there for years. He would never get out. He made it a commitment. He's like, fuck
He's
school.
still there now.
Yeah, sadly. Yeah.
Goddamn.
I remember my friend Johnny. You may have met him. He's a big podcast fan, and this guy, he's one of those guys that drums to his own beat. He dresses weird. In any case, he was working in a place with mentally challenged people, and he was working with this nice French girl. They went out for drinks and for supper.
Was she also mentally challenged?
No. She was.
Okay.
There's a good chance. That was a good question.
They went. They went out for lunch one day, and she runs into a friend of hers, and she, hello, this is Johnny, and the next day she speaks to her friend, and her friend said, "I didn't know you can go out with your patients," and she's like, "That's not my patient, that's Johnny."
No.
That's how much of a retard my friend Johnny looks like.
Oh, poor guy.
Needless to say, he didn't get a second date, huh?
No, he didn't.
Oh, poor guy.
Yeah, he might be trans. I'm not sure.
What?
Yeah, he was the first trans.
Wouldn't you
person.
know?
I don't know. You have to know him to know what the hell I'm talking about. He this guy in 1998 said that he was trans, and
I believe him.
I don't think it took. It didn't take. It was just a phase. I don't know.
How does he feel about
Maybe
Dave
he was
Chappelle?
just messing with you guys.
No, it's Johnny. One of those one-hit wonders in the world.
Yeah.
Wait, he had one hit out there?
Fucking, I want to hit him. Fucking Johnny.
The guy working on my album art hasn't gotten back to me.
Did you pay
Is
him?
he? Is he?
I already paid him, yeah, but he's got 2 days left, so.
Okay.
But then it's my fault, too.
You sent some nice pictures out there. I used those.
I don't want to. No, we're not using any of those. When you see the album cover,
Yeah, it's good.
the album's not due till next year. But anyways, it's
You have some great live shots.
none of them are live.
Excellent.
This is all drawn, hand drawn.
Wow, even better.
Yeah.
Well, no kidding. Look at. I mean, just from looking here. Yeah.
It's none of my fans. It's a Belarusian who's doing it from Belarusia.
So let me get this. Okay, let me try to understand this. Does it look like those cool Return of the Jedi posters where it's the drawing of them, but it's
No, that's nice too, but that's not for this
It's not
album.
like
I'm
that?
not giving away the title, but for this album, it's 80s power metal style.
okay?
Remember
now
those heavy metal albums?
Now I'm picturing Iron Maiden.
Yeah, think of that. Yeah,
Okay. All right.
yeah,
All right. Good.
yeah,
Good.
yeah. But I mean,
trust
no one's gonna be able to see it for almost a year. I'm just preemptive. I'm preparing everything now.
You're gonna do it right. Does it right. When you got to do something, you got to do it right, Poseidon.
Yeah, it was an epiphany I had.
What's been happening? Who pissed you off?
What do you mean? Nobody.
Whatever
pissed me
happened
off.
with those guys on the scooter that cut you off?
I told them to go fuck themselves.
You never saw them again?
Nah.
Poseidon avoided a fight today. They were looking for him to come assist me.
Yeah.
Where?
Oh yeah. You want to say it or?
My mouth hurts.
Okay, I'm gonna say it. So what happened was our producer of the show, it was coming to the studio today, and there was a truck in front of him, and the truck without a turn signal takes a sharp left and then a sharp right and comes almost face to face with Pantelis. All right, now
And then when I passed him, he started swearing at me, telling me to go fuck myself because he said I should have telepathically known that when he took a left without a turn signal, I should know that he's also going to then do a U-E and take a right.
You should
without
have
a turn
known that.
signal. Of course I should have known that because you're a psychic. So then I told him shut the fuck up. So this anyways, go on beside my face hurts.
yeah. So then the guy started swearing whatever the fuck, and then Pantelis goes, "You're doing a lot of this, doing a lot of this, not much happening, The guy gets mad, gets out of his truck. And Pantelis also gets out of his car. As soon as Pantelis gets out of the car, the guy, he took a few steps back.
I'm a big guy.
He regretted,
He was like my height.
stepping out.
But then the lady at the parking was trying to find Poseidon first. She's like, "Oh no, the guy's approaching his vehicle. Perhaps he needs assistance."
Yeah, and then the lady, she was saying, she's like, "Fuck, I know a big guy that can, it's his friend, and his friend is big, But she had never seen Pantelis standing up. She had only seen him in his car, right? And the way Pantelis drives is,
I don't take up a lot of space.
like he's not
You're not an aggressive driver.
but he's also not a big guy driver.
I don't know what a big guy driver
like
is.
a big guy driver, he sits in the car like it's a sofa. Like I don't know how to explain it to you. Like I'm a big guy driver. I take up space.
Okay.
Right. And so it doesn't look big while driving. And
I drive like somebody's mother. I drive high up.
I hate that.
That's how I.
I hate that
You've
shit.
been next to me.
Yeah, I can't stand
My
that.
head almost touches the
Yeah, well, that's insane, bro.
Yeah.
What if you hit a speed bump, bro? You're gonna hit the ceiling.
Yeah. I put the seat up all the way.
Why?
Because I'm short.
You make a good point.
That's a very good point.
So then she was looking for me, and then as soon as he steps out of his car, she's like, "I don't need the other guy. This guy, this guy's big,
This is not around here. This is downtown.
This is right here.
This is right
Oh,
around
just
the corner.
happened
Yeah,
outside.
this is outside. Yeah,
Dude, man, it's
Happened
in
a
the
few
air.
hours ago.
It's in the air.
But then
People are
then the guy
aggressive.
apologized, and I apologized too because it was because he apologized to me for
Yeah.
overreacting. But then also because he told me, "You think it's because of my job that I'm delivering that you're gonna look down?" And I go, "Whoa, I go, what are you talking about, bro? I don't look down on you. What the fuck? I don't give a shit what you do. I'm mad because almost hate each other. I don't look down on your job. Are you crazy?"
See how he was almost bringing in his personal life.
But then
to
we
the
talk. And I
problem?
let him know. I go, bro. I'm sorry if you feel that way. My intention, I don't like you because of what happened. I don't look. Because in my head, I never once thought, "Fuck this guy's job" or whatever. Not at all, bro. I respect the shit.
You
out
got
of
your
it.
own problems.
Yeah. So then we
Exactly.
talked about that, and then I go, "Look, bro. I got my own shit too. Some bitch took my tooth out," and he laughed. He's like, "Yeah, that doesn't sound like
And now
a good
he's a
day."
fan of the show.
He's a nice guy.
But you know what I
It's just
think-
that he was he made the mistake, okay? But the way he reacted, it's like I should have known what he was doing. His problem is that he assumed that everyone is thinking what he's thinking, which is what all our problems are. That's how fights normally start, right? You assume that the other person knows the context of your stuff, which they don't. So I even told him, I go, even me too, maybe I shouldn't have called you a fucking clown when I should have said, "Hey man, watch out," or whatever. So me too, I made it escalated. So now we're dating. No.
One of my
beautiful ending.
greatest teachers, me and Guido Cocomello's teacher named George Morrison, in our early acting class, we're talking 2001, he told us, and it's so true, he made us say this to each other during an exercise over and over again. "You don't know what I'm thinking, and you never will." Never assume what's in someone else's head. So this guy was like, this guy's looking at me because I'm a delivery guy and judging me. And I'm
No,
don't
me-
bring your fucking problem into my life.
Yeah, but you know what? I get him because he's probably been through some shit. He probably had a shitty day. I had a
no
shitty
kidding.
day.
I had a bit of a shitty day. I had an okay day.
It was just shitty days all around.
You know what it also is? It's seasonal depression.
Yeah, we're all pissed off.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, bro. The sun sets at 4 p.m. now.
At 4, I
motherfucker.
feel like it's 9 p.m.
Guys,
You know-
today especially had a big effect on me, bro.
Yeah,
Fuck this shit.
Yeah. With the snow and everything.
We're moving to Florida, baby.
Oh, man.
But what was I wanted to tell you this about seasonal depression. Usually, like November is not that bad, and December people are still kind of joyful because of Christmas and whatnot. But then right after New Year's, bro, you start to feel it by March.
Black hole shit.
What do you mean?
You feel like
Black
you're in a
hole sun.
I never felt that way. But yeah, by March, people start to get really aggressive. I saw this especially in at the airport. When I worked at the airport, bro, like people like around March, ooh.
People get
Fights.
sad at the airport,
November and
especially
March.
after
No.
9/11.
Those are the two. The transitional from autumn to winter and then winter to spring.
Yeah, well, the winter to spring is because people are just fed up and they're waiting till it's done. And sometimes you still get those like, "Is it done? Is it done? Ah, surprise snowstorm, bitch!"
Oh, yeah, you're
Yeah.
right.
You know.
I hate that shit.
So people, they get fed up. They're just fed up. So you get a lot of that, And then after during spring, people chill. So it's that seasonal
Yeah, I've been like that. I've been on that.
depression shit.
It's who said it? I think it was Axel that said nothing lasts forever,
Yeah.
and we both know hearts can change.
Of the Rose tribe. Yeah.
And it's hard to hold a candle in the
Cold November rain. Poseidon has no clue what we're singing, but he's pretending he knows by shaking. In a cold November rain.
It's a long, long time just trying to heal the pain. Oh, what a good song. Shit.
Oh, quite the banger.
Remember the 90s?
Dude, the 90s.
What a decade. What a beautiful decade. What happened? Who died? People died? What
So
happened
the Kyle
with the
Rittenhouse
priests?
case,
Yeah, what happened to that?
motherfucker won, boy.
He won?
Completely?
Yeah, he won. They threw
He's
it out. They threw out the
scot-free.
case.
Scot-free.
Well, of course. By the way, I found stuff out on that case that I had no clue about. I was like, Jesus Christ, we've been misled like crazy.
Yeah.
This is the guy that was protecting himself during riots.
Yeah, he never
Yeah.
even carried a gun across state lines. That
Yeah.
was the whole story.
Yeah, he lied.
Wow.
Not he lied. The media
media.
lied.
And now, any riots because of this decision?
No, I don't think so.
What I saw, because they were trying to make it seem like black people should be upset. And then I saw black TikTok. They're like, why would we be upset? He defended himself.
so
we want to be allowed to defend ourselves.
It was,
Yeah.
it was the media trying to jump the gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
on
media was
a
trying to cause race wars.
Trayvon
But this-
Martin
but it
issue.
wasn't race related. He shot a white pedophile is what he did.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna say this kid has a fan because of the shooting the pedophile thing, but also one of his usernames was 4 doors more whores.
And they brought that up in court. The lawyer's like, was your username on TikTok 4 doors more whores? And he's like, yep. Affirmative.
But you know what bothers me about
Very
that?
funny.
What does his username online have to do?
But that's how the jury felt. They're like, I don't give a shit about that.
Yeah, exactly. You know? But if this kid countersues, bro, he's going to be a multi-millionaire.
No, he doesn't have to countersue. What he has to do is sue Biden, sue CNN, sue all them like the other kid did.
Yeah, for defamation.
Yeah, all this
Not
guys.
countersue, sorry, you're right.
Yeah, because even Biden called him a white supremacist. And it turns out now this kid has zero ties.
It reached the president.
No, he was before he was president. He wrote it.
But still,
Yeah.
how would you feel if the president said your name? That's pretty cool.
Well,
Oh,
not if
the
it's
context.
Biden.
It reached that level.
Yeah, not if it's Biden, and it depends on the context.
And Biden, it could just be a misstep. Dude,
Biden fell asleep. Everyone's telling me he fell asleep.
you know what he's done in the
been
past month and a
falling
half? He fell asleep, he shit his pants, and he yelled out the N-word.
He did, yes.
Ooh, where?
What did he say?
He remembered his favorite N-word of all time.
Yeah.
This is during a speech. And then he talked about his favorite N-word pitcher
Yeah.
Wow.
who played in the Negro Leagues at the time.
Okay.
Yeah, but no. That part was fine. But he started by saying, like, the great N-word of the past who played in the Negro League is fine. You can still say that. But
Okay, but he
started by
I
saying
see what he was trying to do.
He didn't say my favorite African American, my favorite athlete. He said my
he-
favorite.
Wow, he really did.
Yeah. A man's
I'm
lost,
telling
bro.
you, it's theater. It's theater.
Yeah. But if this guy sues for defamation, bro, because did you remember the story of the kid who had he had the Make America Great Again hat?
The kid that the native guy was singing in front of him, he was smiling.
Yes.
Yeah,
okay.
so they made it seem, they said the kid was a racist or whatever, and look at that smirk. Apparently that's just the kid's face all the time.
I remember the native.
Yeah, and he was actually the one that was being harassed. He was the guy was going up to him, and the
Yes.
kid was like, "Leave me alone." So, but that's not the context that the news put it in. They say he's a white supremacist. He went to harass this guy, which wasn't true. And then when all that shit came out, he sued the fuck out of him, and the kid made billions,
250 million.
millions. I said I wouldn't want to say billions, but it's because my mouth.
I'm telling you, there's writers. They're writing the real news.
It does feel fake.
They're writing the real news. They're literally.
It feels like they're guiding us right now.
They're
so they
guiding the audience. It's so.
They're gonna kill
weird.
us.
Yeah.
It's
Bill
so
Gates is out there trying to kill us. Yeah,
Yeah, you think it's gonna happen finally?
it's bro. It seems fucked up.
Well, there's that whole scene in Z Nation that I saw that's making me fucking anxious.
What is Zed Nation?
Stop saying, don't say Z Nation.
We're in Canada.
I understand,
We're
but it
supposed
just
to say Zed.
In
It
Canada, it's
sounds
called
weird.
Z Nation.
it makes me feel when people say Z, it makes me feel uncomfortable.
Z Nation is what the Germans called their
Yeah,
country.
exactly.
Oh god damn
That's
it.
what the Germans call it. Correct. You said it perfect. So what is this
Massive.
Zed Nation?
So just there was an outbreak and people have turned into zombies and shit, and it was all due to a vaccine to cure an illness, and
That's so far fetched.
yeah, you know, and so basically in the there was this scene that they explain, like this one guy goes in for treatment, he's like about to turn, but he's kind of resisting it and shit, because apparently you can resist it in the show or some shit. And he goes, what's wrong with the eyes of everyone else? She goes, oh, they've turned. And he goes, they've turned, what do you mean? And then she explains how like and basically the whole show they've escaped into this submarine because the whole world's like ablaze and shit.
The whole world's ablaze. But you didn't say anything right now. You just said words. Guido's pissed, and all the listeners are pissed.
They
So she explains how, like in that scene, she explains how there was a major illness, and they tried to cure it with vaccines, but they made a mistake with the vaccines.
so now they gotta be protected underwater
Yeah, and everyone started turning into zombies.
in a submarine.
Yeah, not just in the submarine, but like outside too.
But what happens in the sub?
Well, they try to find the cure for the zombieism.
AIDS.
So there's no zombies on the sub.
I think there is.
That'd be a hell of a movie, right?
Yeah, well, it's a show.
Gotta
What's
get
the
rid-
deal with all these
I gotta get
motherfucking
rid of
zombies
these
on this motherfucking sub?
zombies on this motherfucking submarine. Samuel Jackson, let's
Yeah.
go.
Oh, by the way, I gotta
Motherfucking
say
zombies
something on
motherfucking
this show.
sub.
Yeah.
We gotta send on. I think you brought up on this show that you saw. You understand how angry I was. Thank God, I just remembered. I wanted to strangle Poseidon.
Why?
Okay.
Do you remember when he talked about on this show, the Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard?
Okay.
That's a movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he said, you got to watch it. There's a guy in it. It turned out it was Antonio Banderas. And he plays a Greek, like, rich, bad guy, evil supervillain.
Yeah.
Antonio
And I asked him, I go, he's doing like a fake Greek accent. He's like, yeah, bro, he's doing a fake Greek accent. Bro, look at me. Antonio Banderas doesn't do any accents. No Greek. He
just
just
talks
does the
like
Antonio
himself.
Banderas, a Spanish. Bro, I wanted to strangle Poseidon. I go, what a stupid son
It
of a
wasn't
bitch.
even an attempt at a Greek accent.
Nothing,
He
it was just Antonio
talking like
Banderas.
himself.
At some point,
Yeah.
it sounded like it.
No, it didn't. It was just Antonio Banderas.
He sounded like Puss in Boots.
Yeah, exactly.
I
It
was
Puss in Boots.
convinced.
There was a good movie that nobody saw called Assassins, where Antonio Banderas and Stallone were killing each other, and your friend Julianne Moore was in it.
Yeah.
Great movie. I just killed your brother.
But
Nasonex. Use Nasonex for your nose.
I said something about Canada.
Yeah.
Oh, we're talking about the Z and Z. Did you know in Vancouver, BC now?
Oh, right. That's
Before
British
Christ.
Columbia. Yeah.
Yeah, British Columbia.
But before Christ or after Christ in British Columbia? It's recent.
After Christ, this is recent. Yeah,
Okay.
they're completely cut off from mainland Canada. Floods like crazy.
Oh, I thought you meant like now intellectually because I would have believed that too.
That it's been a minute. It's been a minute. It's been happening.
Is there levees all around Vancouver now? What are you talking about?
Yeah, Eugene levies.
Floods. It's flooded. All the bridges are flooded. You can't cross into. You can't go to Vancouver
What? Since when?
since today.
Really? This just happened?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah.
Wait, there's floods in Vancouver.
Right now. So there is a God.
They're rich. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. Vancouver's the richest place ever.
Yeah, Vancouver's an island, right?
No, it's not. Victoria is.
Thank you.
Well, hold on. Why did they say? Hold
Vancouver.
Well, there's
is not an
Vancouver
island.
Island.
But
Yeah,
I know
Vancouver
that-
Island
I know
is-
that the island there is Victoria sticking right out of there.
on. Vancouver floods.
Vancouver is.
So
Rocky
we don't.
Ford.
They're not part of Canada anymore.
They're cut off from the rest of Canada. Nice. But
They're cut off because of the
Vancouver
taxes.
port closed. Canada floods. Yeah, so they're having major floods, bro. This one motherfucker, these fucking cyclists. I swear to God, this is why I feel sometimes we're living in the fucking Matrix. Sometimes too. This guy, I watched the video. He looked like an NPC,
What is an NPC?
non-playable character,
Oh shit! Sorry. I thought it was something.
non-playable character.
Okay.
So this guy was riding his bicycle in the flood. Like it was like he was half his body was underwater, and he was riding his bicycle.
I saw a guy in shorts today. It was snowing
Yeah,
on a bike.
but seeing
weird.
videos like that makes it feel like you're like this isn't real life. Like this is like who.
Yeah.
You're a fucking loser.
But you feel me, right? Like I'm not
totally
crazy,
do.
right?
I
So
feel you,
you
dog.
see this and you're like, this is not. But like, who in their right mind? Like I'm gonna cycle in this fucking flood, you know?
There's-
A Vancouverite. A Vancouveridian.
But that's why sometimes it makes you feel like we're living in a simulation.
we are though, because
That's what Elon Musk said.
people are. We are because people are so influenced by what's going on around them, man. They listen to these.
And
things.
speaking of dumb shit that happens, so a Danish town,
Delicious.
Oh, sounds great. Yeah, like
not
Maury's
not
Wigs.
the
Kinda like a
Danish.
They got
gingerbread
Danish
house,
there?
but it's a whole town.
No, it's a town in that's Dane, like the Danes.
What is that? What country is that? I'm just curious if he knows what he's talking about.
What country has Danes, bro?
Yeah.
I forgot.
I love how he's a good liar though. You see how he pretends he's like a Danish, the Danes.
Yeah,
if you have
which
to-
country they've?
If you
I
have to
don't know.
Google it, you don't know.
Little
I don't know
sweet
what country
cheese,
they're
A little
from.
sweet cheese, a little bit of raspberry. That's a Danish. Like Maury at the Wigs, before he gets killed from Joe Pesci.
Hold on.
So they got Danish there. I got to pick up for Bell.
Denmark.
Hey, Denmark.
I was gonna say Sweden.
no.
Why would you're
I
so
don't know.
stupid?
I don't know.
They put
You know
holes
the
in their
Greeks
cheese.
from Italy. Yes.
So
that's
a
Switzerland.
Danish town, they spent $150,000 cleaning out their beach. They
You're
brought
asshole.
bulldozers, everything, cleaned it out.
Not
Real
known
good.
for their beaches, Denmark.
They did
No,
a
they
very
are known for their blonde bitches though.
hey.
Beautiful women in Denmark.
They did a very good job, but then they did
A lot
something.
of freckles.
Yeah, they're known
Something-
for their soccer players dying on the field and then
that
getting
too.
resuscitated.
That too, but then they did something so retarded. They basically dumped it in the ocean.
What do you mean?
They dumped it in the ocean.
They cleaned all that stuff just to throw it in the ocean?
Yep.
Is that like a fuck you to nature?
I don't know,
That's kind of funny.
but they're like, what? Look, our beach is neat and clean, right? We did the job.
And they put it back in the water.
They put it in the ocean. Basically,
the fuck is a
they put
beach?
it back in the water, but further in the water.
They might have a point. They put
I
it
don't
in
think they
international waters.
Yeah, maybe they put
It's
a
not
few,
their problem.
It's your problem now,
like
Canada.
a few miles out.
All right.
So
Okay.
stupid. That's dumb.
That's
But it's also realistic. That is this fake woke culture we live
Yeah.
in. It's this half-assed, we're making a difference.
Yeah,
Bullshit.
yeah. I'd have to agree. They didn't Canada, didn't like the Philippines get mad at Canada for coming
we were
to pick
sending
up their containers of garbage?
We were just sending them containers filled with trash.
Yeah. Isn't that what happened to that story?
They threatened to go to war with Canada,
Okay.
and then we pushed it out and took our containers back.
We did.
Yeah, of
At
course.
least. What the fuck?
God, I'm telling you, this is wild times.
Wild West.
Especially with what I've been saying about the metaverse and shit.
What's a metaverse?
Oh fuck, bro. So a bunch of like these big companies, Facebook being one of them, are getting to. Well, they're not really getting together, but they're creating this virtual world.
That's just Facebook.
Yeah, but there's
It exists.
But the thing is, here's the thing, because it's fuck. What's the word I'm looking for? Okay, let's take example. It's decentralized. So
I don't think he knows what that means.
like anyone can contribute to it, and it can be like how a cross-platform is.
Like, what do you mean?
I'm
It's
not
open
sure
source.
what it means.
Yeah, it's open source basically.
Okay.
So you can edit the metaverse.
Yeah, you can buy land, you can create shit in it.
That's
like
not what
it's-
open source means. You can buy land in
No,
GTA.
no, I know,
it's
but
not-
like if there's a game, like I don't know how to fucking explain it, bro. But I read it and I understood it. But okay, so let's say World of Warcraft,
yeah,
right? And let's say give me a Call of Duty,
okay,
right? These two games are
two different games.
they're centralized. In their world is centralized. Like
I
it's-
think your problem is that you're trying to really fit in the word central and decentralized.
well, because like it's only Activision that has control over that world. They're the like I don't know how to explain it.
Activision creates that
They're
universe.
two different games.
Yeah, exactly. So you cannot bring an item from one world to the other. But this is like it's you can
crossover.
It's not true.
You can
It's Facebook Meta that's going to own everything, and you could only bring stuff in or share stuff if it's approved and it's in that. So it's not what you think it is. You can't randomly create something to put in Facebook Meta if they don't allow it.
no, of course.
I really am having a hard time understanding what you're saying.
So essentially, he's trying to say that, let's say you're in the metaverse, right? You're in your fake house online.
No.
Maybe Home Depot could sell some products on there, and then you could buy those. Maybe Coke could also sell products on there. It's not just Facebook selling stuff.
Yeah, basically.
Maybe there's ads from comedians. Comedians could put up their podcasts in there.
And this is not happening? Or it is?
It is. It's
Kinda,
happening.
It's already this is how it is.
Yeah.
I don't know why they're making it seem like right now I could post stuff on Facebook. When it's Meta, when it's a virtual world, I could post my stuff, and then you could find it in your stupid fucking bitch ass virtual house.
It's like another world.
How much?
a video game.
It's like Second Life.
virtual- Are you talking like I'm gonna go get new outfit for my avatar?
Yeah, exactly.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's enough of a market there.
Yep.
Yep.
Wow.
They're called tards.
You're going out shopping for your fake world.
Yeah, well, what's going to happen is what they're suspecting, and this I knew and I've said it on many podcasts for years from when I was in VR. They're suspecting that the Western world, well, first of all, they're going to kill off a shit ton of us, but the ones that are left, we're still so many, we're going to be living on top of each other, and everything is so expensive, you can no longer buy that dream house you wanted when you were a kid.
But
It's
you'll
impossible.
buy it in the fake world.
You're going to buy your small apartment that you're going to live in a building with another 14,000 people. And your small apartment doesn't matter because all you need is your toilet and your couch. Because when you're going to sit in your couch, you're going to put on your visors, you're going to be transported to your meta world, which business meetings are going to take place in, your fun world, your exercise. You're going to exist mentally in that world, and physically you're going to be a slob. You're going to be jacking off, doing virtual sex.
We're 10 years away from that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Less. Like the
Basically
movie
The
Wall-E.
Matrix.
You ever see Wall-E?
Yeah, it's a sad, sad film.
It's very realistic.
You ever seen Walmart?
It's like
I love that store.
Ready Player One.
It's
It's-
very much like Ready Player
Yeah.
One.
Wow, that's so fucked up because it's so true.
Yeah.
What's that show that I love so much that I stopped watching?
Bleu Nuit.
I love Bleu Nuit. That British show that's about 5 years away from happening. The pilot.
Black Mirror.
Yeah, Black Mirror.
The Office.
Yeah, is it? Did it ever come back? Black Mirror.
They made a few extra episodes.
That show really
Scared
hit
the
it.
shit out of me.
Yeah, it's. Fucking
You know
great.
which episode?
The one where you're rating people.
That one freaked me out
we're
too.
in. That's
but
what we're in basically.
We're
yeah,
in
with these
that.
passports,
Yeah,
that's what
we're
we're
in
in.
That's
that.
cancel culture.
But
Yeah.
there was one episode, bro, that freaked me the fuck out. basically it was because bees are dying off and shit at an alarming fucking
I
rate.
used to see a lot more of them as a kid.
There was one episode where they have.
Brian Blair and Jumpin' Jim Brunzell.
I have no idea what the fuck
They
you
were the
just
killer
said.
bees.
That's nice. But basically, bees were gonna go extinct. So what they did was they created artificial bees, like drones with nanotechnology, because the technology permitted them to do that. But the thing is, these bees, they're computer, right? So there's a program written into them into what to do. Capiche?
Capiche.
Here's the thing. Those bees, you can control them. And then whenever somebody online didn't like what they said, hackers would control the bees.
Yep.
And they would send them out to kill the person.
Yep.
I bet you this.
They would drill into the ears and shit. They would get into they would kill the person.
This is happening
Bro,
or will happen.
But banana loony, I'm reading up because I've been reading up a lot on crypto lately. And while you're reading on crypto, you're also reading on all this shit, right? Bro, I'm telling you, the future is going to be like what was that game that launched and failed? It was super hyped up.
No Man's Sky.
That one too, but there was the Cyberpunk 2077.
Okay.
So
there
what happened with Cyberpunk?
Yeah. I got my money back on that. I was like, fuck this shit.
I rebought it when it went
But there was
down
a
in
bug.
price.
I couldn't progress through the game.
It asked you to put in your name.
No. There was a bug at some point. I have to kill a boss, but I'm in a building and it's in an elevator, and I keep trying to kill him, but it keeps bugging in and out of the elevator, so I can't kill him. And then I killed him. But the thing is, his key card to use the elevator drops to the bottom floor.
Yeah.
So I'm like, bro, I'm standing there. I'm like, I can't move. I'm like, fuck this game. I got my refund. I might buy it for PC. Anyways, so the more we're going, I think it's gonna be like, bro, like.
I don't know if it's gonna be. I think it is.
Yeah, we're in it.
The thing is, it's happening right now, but most people aren't aware of it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing everybody he didn't exist.
The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was his dick.
He pulled his cock. But no, that's scary shit, bro. You're bad tripping me.
Fucking nuts, huh?
Yeah, it's crazy, bro.
So the world is going.
This shit makes me want to live out in the woods. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Even though I wouldn't survive, I take my chances.
There's this Amazon Prime documentary I've been toying with and haven't pressed play yet, and it's called Off the Grid. Have you seen it? Where it's basically people living completely off the grid.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm almost there.
I mean, I could see that happening.
That would be great.
Yeah.
Can you live off the grid, Poseidon?
Yeah.
You can't live off the grid. What do you?
I would learn, bro. I would rather take my chances with that and dying from starvation than living in a cyber world type of shit.
But we are in a cyber world, so why don't you leave?
What do you mean? No, I mean like being fully in it.
Well, that's what we're heading to. Why aren't you working on your cabin?
You make a good point.
Your dad builds cabins. How's that going?
Yeah, your dad
It's going good, actually.
Your dad's the man to speak to about this.
Well, he bought property out of the city.
He's off the grid.
He's not really off the grid. He has a smartphone and everything.
He's adjacent to the grid. He's grid adjacent.
Yeah.
Grid adjacent. That's a new word.
Yeah.
My God.
But yeah, it's crazy. Crazy shit's happening, bro.
You guys have a top 5?
Your
yes,
segue
we do.
was great.
Oh,
And speaking of cabins and being off the grid and like the world changing, our new top 5.5 list is
What a disappointing
top
segue.
5.5 things to bring to bunker if Adam racist.
if Atomic Blast.
But why'd you write it like a
He
fucking
wrote it like
retard?
that. Okay, first of all, he wrote it like that on a piece of paper, and I told him you better not write it like this on the top 5.5.
I actually thought you told me to write it exactly like that.
I didn't.
It's just two idiots.
Okay, things to bring with you to your panic room.
To your bunker.
To your bunker.
If there was an
there's
atomic blast.
Okay.
If the world was going to shit.
All right, let's hear it. Number 5, PlayStation and DVDs with gendered.
Generator.
All right. Explain.
Yeah.
You need the generator.
You
You got to bring your Rocky 4.
yeah, you got to bring your old DVDs.
You can't stream.
If you still have everything,
You
you
need
got to go to the store,
a
rob a
VHS.
few, because if there's an atomic blast, there's not going to be no
You got to
store
watch
course.
something. There's
Yeah.
going to be nothing out there.
DVD player, plug
You
it
need
in.
to be entertained.
TV, PlayStation, or some old PlayStations. some
you
video
can't,
games.
You can't play online.
No, of course not.
You don't
The
need
world-
online, bro. Man, I play offline all the time.
Yeah, off the grid, bro.
But isn't it a waste of a generator to watch TV on it?
What else are you gonna do, bro? The world
Survive?
Yeah. Well, we have plans for this.
Oh, okay.
Now, see, he's not thinking for survival. He's thinking of downtime.
Yeah.
Downtime when there's an atomic blast.
That's why you would
When
survive
after I
5
go,
days.
get food and shelter. Once that's done, I need my downtime. So I need a DVD player and a PlayStation and a generator, so that when the world is going to shit, I need my couch and I'm good.
Yeah. So when the fucking Earth is rattling,
Important to think of downtime, even during.
downtime's important. It's good for your mental health.
I live my
Your
entire life
mental
on
health.
downtime.
Why'd you say like that? Your mental health.
What?
Even your mental
Mental
health.
health.
Yeah, he put the emphasis on the mental health.
What do you mean?
You didn't say mental health. You said mental health.
Mental health.
Yeah, mental health.
Your mental health. Why do you say it like that?
I don't know.
Mental health.
Mental.
Mental health.
Mental health.
Mental health.
What was that thing you were saying once?
Mental health, bro. I'm saying it properly. Mental. It's mental.
Okay. What's the country that starts
Now I
with,
feel like I'm saying mental.
what's the country that starts with the letter P in Europe?
Poland.
What?
Poland.
Poland.
He's still saying Poland.
Poland.
Say
No.
Paraguay.
Huh?
Paraguay.
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 Uruguay.
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 Poland.
Poland.
Still does it.
Poland.
Oh,
Poland.
Now you did it.
Poland.
Oh, now you
Poland.
did it again.
Yeah.
But I'm saying it properly, bro.
No,
There's,
you're
a-
adding a
once.
T. You said
there's
it.
no T.
You said it correctly the last time, but then you added a T at the end of it.
No. Because it's not Poland.
No, it's Poland.
Yeah, it is.
No, because there's a
Poland.
D at the end, so you got to
D.
pronounce the D.
You pronounce D, not dit.
No, Poland.
Yeah.
Say it normally.
that's
Say it
all right.
once.
Poland.
No,
There you
but
go.
you
You did
make
the
it-
T again.
No, but that's not a T. That's a D.
No,
But that's-
after the
that's
D,
a
you're
T.
adding a
Yeah,
T.
but DT, it sounds.
No, but you're not
Poland.
doing a T instead of a D. You're saying the D and then you're adding a T.
I'm not adding a T.
Poland.
That's-
That's what you're doing. Poland.
Poland.
How's that for a callback?
Poland.
Poland.
Oh, he's getting it.
Poland.
Oh, he lost it again.
Poland.
Yeah, call it.
Poland.
Speaking of Poland, you see what's happening at the border?
Yeah,
What's
bro,
happening
they're-
at the border?
Bro, crazy shit's happening.
Yeah,
bro.
they're using water cannons.
Yeah, water cannons. Reporter got sprayed with a water cannon. What else? They're throwing tear gas and shit. They're not letting anyone into the country. And then in Germany, there's protests of
Whose border is this?
Poland.
And
Poland.
Belarus.
is there water Poland Spring?
What?
I'll kill you.
That's a New York joke.
I'll kill you right now.
But yeah, and because the thing is the
That's fucked. I don't know.
the fucking what do you call the fucking people the asylum seekers,
Refugees?
the refugees, thank you. The asylum seekers. The refugees, they want to cut through Poland to get into Germany.
Where are the refugees from?
All over the place.
Turkey, Syria.
No, they're not Turkish.
They're not Turkish though, Pakistani.
Syrian, Pakistani, everywhere.
Yeah, you know, and now there's people.
Afghani.
Yeah, not people rioting. They're doing protests in the streets of Germany. I think Berlin, if I'm not mistaken. I may be wrong. Don't quote me on this. They're doing protests to let all the immigrants, all the refugees through Poland to get to Germany.
And Poland doesn't want to open up
Poland doesn't want to open their borders because they know
that some are going to stay.
There you go.
All of them are gonna stay because they have no written thing with Germany that they would have to take them.
Yeah.
So what the
So
trying
they're
to-
saying it's a get through, but it's really not a get through.
no, they want to get through, but then the Germans won't let them in, so they're gonna be stuck in Poland.
No.
Can't really blame Poland for that.
No, I get it, but Germany, if they want, then they should go pick them up and bring them to Germany. I
Yeah.
feel bad because there's all these little kids crying. There's
Yeah.
it's fucking horrible,
it's
bro.
a nightmare. You
Yeah.
know, my friend's parents are from Syria, and they actually just went back to Syria last couple of weeks to go say goodbye to Syria. They don't even have electricity. They literally went back to see their cousins, say hello for a week.
Who doesn't have electricity? Them here or there?
There.
Yeah, of course. Dude, they fuck
Yeah,
Syria.
bro.
Syria was an
Syria's,
advanced
But I'm
country
talking
before.
about like two 75-year-old people. My friend's parents are going. They went there just to say bye to uncles and stuff and grab what because they've been living here for 10 years.
Bro,
They literally just
terrible.
went back for that. That's
It-
I can't
it's-
believe this
it's-
is 2021.
it's so sad because I was
Imagine your parents going. You know what I
It's
mean?
fucking horrible. I know. I'm
I
with
was
you.
looking at pictures of before and after the war in Syria. Bro, Syria was gorgeous.
That was
bro.
2006. I
No,
remember.
even before that.
Even
like,
before
No,
that,
but,
bro.
like, but they were okay up till there.
Yeah, bro, beautiful,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
beautiful, unrecognizable, bro. Crazy
Fucked.
what war does to a country.
It
man.
looks like that Zack Snyder Superman movie where he
yes,
destroyed all downtown.
yeah.
Yeah, right.
It looks exact, bro. Sad
That's
thing.
because Zod.
It was
and-
gorgeous,
and
bro.
Superman
The
were
architecture they had was beautiful. It was
Wow.
all made of stone. It was gorgeous.
balls.
She's gorgeous.
Gorgeous
Great
kid.
girl.
Gorgeous broad.
That's some good around.
All right, what's next?
All right, number 4.
All right. What do you bring? Atomic blast?
You bring a Bible. Oh God, man.
This
why
was
would
not
you bring
my
a Bible?
choice.
What's the point of
Well,
bringing
look,
a Bible?
you
It's all
know,
done.
The
This is
world
not my
is
choice.
going to shit. You gotta find some faith somewhere, no?
No, the world is going to shit. You're
As
done.
far as I'm concerned, the world's done. God doesn't exist anymore.
yeah.
You said that one before too.
Yeah.
No, that is the time for me to start quoting Bible passages.
Well, no,
more
because if
than
the
anybody
Bible was
else.
accurate,
Two
he
hooves.
wouldn't. We wouldn't have got nuked.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would have been the rapture.
What is
According-
the rapture?
The-
Toronto
like the-
raptures.
No,
Like
I,
the earth opens and demons come from hell.
I
And
thought
they-
the rapture
they
was
kill.
when all the believers are sucked up into heaven.
No, I think the rapture. Yeah, that too. But then hell opens up and
Hell was never closed, my friend.
all the more reason for me
Yeah.
to read it. If there's an atomic
and all the
blast.
demons come from under the ground and they eat everyone and kill everyone who didn't make it to heaven.
The demons eat people?
If you
I don't
watch,
even know
if,
the
if you
rules.
want the
I don't
best,
even know
the
demon
best
rules.
depiction of that is what's that movie there with?
This is the end.
Yeah, This Is the End. Go
How do
watch
I
This Is
know
the
where
End.
your stupid brain is headed?
You
Good
knew
movie,
that
by the
was
way.
That Seth Rogen movie?
You know how
what's
you
his name?
talking about that?
Jonah Hill got raped by the devil and turned
As he
into a
should have been.
zombie. Well, why
Didn't the devil rape Saddam Hussein in South
South
Park?
Park.
movie?
No, they were dating. He would
Oh, they
rape
were-
the
Yeah.
devil.
Okay. What a mess.
What's next on your shit list?
number 3?
Three.
Austin 3:16.
Socks, clean, dry socks.
Because the first pair was wet.
Yeah.
Who writes like that?
Never underestimate how wonderful clean underwear and socks are. Don't take them for granted.
No, I don't. I
Because
love them.
if you got to go around killing, people and surviving, good dry pair of clean socks.
Yeah,
That's what O.J. Simpson had in the Bronco when he was driving away.
Absolutely. Bloody glove, but yeah, socks are very important.
Were you aware
I want
that?
to be rich enough to buy a new pair of socks every day.
Did you know that Orenthal J. Simpson, one of the things he had in the car was money, a stack of cash to go to Mexico, and one of those fake glasses and nose mustache things. That
Yeah, I heard about
That's so stupid.
For
That's real.
disguise, yeah.
But like
That's-
the gag one.
The guy
yeah, it's real.
to disguise himself.
Wait, is it real?
Yeah.
Or are you messing with me?
I'm not messing with you. I'm talking. First of all, I'm not talking to you. I'm
That's
talking
the
to Guido.
bag
Or are you messing with us?
Robert Kardashian
That's real.
grabbed.
Yeah.
Did you ever pay attention to Robert Kardashian's face when they read the verdict?
Was he shocked?
He was visibly disappointed.
No.
And he is oh, I almost want you to put it on. He is actually OJ's attorney. And when they said not guilty, you see Kim's father there like he's so visibly disappointed.
Maybe he was just relieved.
No, watch it. He can't believe that the guy got off and he's his own lawyer. Yeah,
He's like,
it's
"Fuck, we
it's
still
actually
have him."
fucked up.
He didn't want him to get off.
Well, no, he was a murderer.
He
But
didn't
why did he defend him?
because he's a lawyer and got paid.
Yeah, he got paid a lot of money.
But you
Then
could
don't defend him.
Yeah, but he
watch.
figured there's no way we're gonna fucking win
Yeah,
this case.
type
This
in-
guy clearly cut some heads
But
off.
who goes to work thinking he's gonna lose,
When you go home,
wanting to lose? I mean,
I don't know, the fucking Washington Generals.
Washington Generals. Well, type in OJ verdict and watch Kardashian's face. He's visibly upset that OJ got off, and he's his own lawyer.
That's kind of funny.
number 2.
All right, things you got to bring. Yeah? Atomic blast.
Cans of soup and Chef Boyardee. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, you got to do that.
Parachute.
Is it
sure if you have a
pronounced
micro-
Chef Boyardee or shit?
You know what? With the right amount of marijuana, it's delicious.
I haven't had it in years,
it's,
and I mean like over 15, 20, but I used to have it cold too. You could open up and have cold
you don't
raviolis.
even have to chew it. It's just,
There was a trend at some point. I think it was YouTubers that would do it. That they would eat Chef Boyardee pasta in public, but they would eat it out of weird things. They'd eat it out of pockets, out of their own pockets. They'd eat in public with their hands, and it was all disgusting. People would get disgusted. There was like a
he
trend.
was a
like
legit,
Filthy Frank did that.
He was a legit real chef, Boyardee, not spelt like that. Ettore Boyardee.
Okay,
But,
how do you spell it? Why'd you spell it like this if that's not
That's
how
the way it's spelled on the
right now.
box.
But he says the real guy's name wasn't
But,
spelled like that.
it
How was the real guy's name spelled?
B-O-I...
B-O-Y?
B-O-I-R-D-I.
So B-O-I?
R-D-I.
That's Boyardee.
Yeah.
Boyardee.
Anyway, this reminds me, when we wrote that, you know what it reminds me of? Do you remember when Walter White had to hide and that guy hit him there somewhere? And I just remember that. He gave him a bunch of cans of soup so he can live there. What a good show that was.
Yeah, I gotta watch that.
You never watched it?
I never watched it fully. I caught snippets of it because when I lived with my mother and I was way younger, we only had a computer and one extra TV. So my brothers would watch Netflix while I was on the computer or something.
I can't believe that in his childhood he had Netflix. To me, that's fucking insane.
In his childhood.
Not in my childhood, like
last year.
In my young, like when did Netflix come into existence?
Like, oh shit, don't even tell me that. You want to talk about things
Like I was 18.
Bro, I'll never forget being in Times Square. And
hold on, I gotta say something. I was once approached when Netflix first came out, before Netflix and chill was a thing, to Netflix and chill. And I remember telling the chick when I went over, she's like, yeah, we're gonna put on Netflix. This was, I think, my first year at university. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? I had no idea.
It hadn't even been coined yet.
Yeah, she was American. She was here studying.
I remember when Netflix was like Columbia House, where you used to rent movies and put them in mailboxes.
Yeah, that's how I remember Netflix.
And I remember Netflix in Times Square having
Oh my
a
God.
movie marathon that you could join Netflix by going to watch this movie marathon in Times Square. I'll never forget that.
Bro, Netflix started in 97.
Yeah, that's what he's trying to describe to you, but you're not listening.
Remember
sorry.
Columbia House?
But it wasn't streaming. You would get the DVDs at
You
your
would
house.
get them. You would get them at home. Watch the movie. Put them back in the mailbox.
Wasn't Netflix those fuck, what were they?
He literally just described it.
No, but you're talking about those boxes?
Yeah.
It was like vending machines.
No, that's Redbox.
Ah, okay. I
But
have
it's
them
similar.
confused. Okay.
Similar.
Did we have Redbox?
Same, but different.
I don't know if we had Redbox here.
We did.
I think we did have Redbox.
No, we had a Quebec thing, but we didn't have Redbox.
Yeah, Redbox.
Maybe,
But,
yeah.
but I totally remember that.
You know what's impressive? The amount of time that Videotron. Sorry?
Huh?
Did you say the strength of that chair? You bastard. No.
You're holding up. You know, have you lost weight?
No, I gained.
Okay.
But I'm back at the gym. Baby!
He's gonna be fine.
Yeah, I'm going to be fine. What was I saying? I was saying something.
You were talking about what's impressive.
Oh, yeah. How long Videotron, but like where you rent movies, has been around. Super long. Even after Netflix became super popular.
Wait, what's the impressive part? You said how long it's been around, or the fact that it's still around?
Like that it's still around, basically.
No,
I bet
there's like
you up
one or
north or
two
something.
super clubs left. No?
I bet you there's
Yeah, the super clubs.
Super clubs.
Yeah,
Videotron.
But I remember
bet you they
in
still-
Quebec,
I
but not
bet
in Montreal.
In the Laurentians or
In
something.
Montreal, there might be
but
one.
even in 2015, there was still quite a few, bro. There was more than 1 and 2.
I
Let's
think
say
there's
just
like one
6 years
Blockbuster
ago.
left somewhere.
I love video stores. I wish they were still around.
Yeah.
There's
I still love
there's
browsing
one
them.
Blockbuster left, and they're keeping that one open just as like
Nostalgia.
Yeah, we already know. You're even saying that. It's a documentary about on Netflix.
Yeah.
We already know. But they're not keeping it open. They're trying to close it. There was an agreement that they let them keep it open because Blockbuster doesn't want to have anything to do with it, and they had the right to the name. That's the
Who
whole
even
thing.
owns Blockbuster? Is it even-
Exactly. The company still exists. The company like owns the rights anyways. But it's not a real Blockbuster. It's a museum.
It was a real.
You can still rent shit over there, but it's not the licensing they have is something different. Like you could still rent like a video store, but the whole point of why it stays open is because it's like a historic monument.
See the whole wall of like, oh, there's none available.
it's like in Indiana, I think.
You know? Oh,
Is
fuck!
it in Indiana?
Oh, there's none left.
I think it's in Ohio, but
Ohio,
Don't quote me.
And you know what else is around there? Mick Pizza. I think only one McDonald's has Mick Pizza.
Mick. Pizza?
Yeah, there's only one
Oh,
McDonald's
okay.
left that still has.
Okay,
It's
I
muck
thought you meant
pizza.
like like a Mick. Like I thought you were like.
Yeah, and I drunk Irish
Yeah,
pizza.
yeah. Yo, there's fucking guinea
Fucking
pizza.
Fucking E. I gotta make pizza.
The cheese is under the dough somehow.
Delicious.
Delicious, bro. That sounds delicious. The
Yeah.
dough should be cheese.
Yeah, I
But
gotta
there
make
should be cheese in the dough.
pizza's still
no,
warm.
no,
Let's
no.
go make a pizza now.
What if, hear me out now, guys. What if the dough was basically mushy like provolone mozzarella cheese
How does that work?
and you cook it like that
You gotta
and it gets crispy?
How would that work?
I could fuck around with it. You have to while you make the dough, while it's rising. While you make your dough balls, chop up some cheese and put them in there, and we can fuck with that with enough weed.
I just reinvented the wheel.
You could mess with that. It's kind of like a cheese.
Or maybe you
croissant.
put like a different kind of cheese that kind of like hardens when you put in the oven.
Yeah, like cheddar.
No, because you got to rise it, right? A pizza ball is like this, and then after it rises, it becomes like this. If you put cheese in there, will it rise, or will the cheese block it from rising?
We got to figure that
Okay,
out. It's
we'll
a
try-
science
we'll-
experiment.
All right, we'll mess with that later.
More on that
Got
later.
seafood pizza now, by the way.
That's disgusting. What's number one?
Excuse me, what?
Yeah, I got seafood pizza now.
I got seafood.
Like
sickness
anchovies and
hearing
shit?
that.
No, like shrimp.
Yo, keep your
Cali-
shrimp away
yeah.
from the pizza. Why do you hate Italy so much?
No, because some people would like it. People ask for it.
People
Okay,
like
you ever have a cookie Saint Jacques
I don't know
where
what
it's
that is.
like a au gratin potato and seafood in a shell? You eat it at a wedding. That on a pizza. It's delicious.
You disgust me.
Number one.
Number one, guns and ammo to kill yourself. I got it.
Yeah, you know.
In case you don't
specifically-
succeed the first time.
Specifically, the gun. Every time I think of stuff like that, I think of the Terminator 2 gun that he recharged himself by
shotgun?
Wasn't that a shotgun?
Yeah.
How do you do that? That's impressive.
Yeah,
How many shotgun tries do you think you need shooting yourself in the head before you kill yourself?
Considering the size of my brain, probably 8.
No, for real. I'm being honest with you.
Oh, 1.
Really?
Yeah.
But
don't-
you see,
You don't think you'd be able to shotgun in your head twice?
No.
No.
Well, it depends on the bullet that you use.
Like a big buckshot, like a...
A buckshot depends, because a buckshot's going to go through you.
That'll blow your whole head off.
Yeah, that'll
There
blow
will
your
be
whole
no
head
head
off,
left.
actually, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So how many shots do you think you need?
1.
I beg to differ.
Have you ever?
You would have to shoot yourself twice.
Why?
Because I'm just using practical information.
I don't
have.
think you'd make it.
The only person I know that shot himself with a shotgun and died was a man named
Our Bud Dwyer.
Curtis Cobain. And
Oh,
he
he blew his head
famously blew his head off by shooting himself in the head, himself in the
Twice?
head. Twice.
Yeah.
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 Does that sound
Okay,
like
I
a
see where
suicide or like a fucking murder?
Yeah. Like they.
And if you get one of those pellet spreads, the wide shots.
No, bro. This
That's even
guy,
worse.
it's clearly a murder, and they keep saying it's suicide, but he shot himself twice in the head.
Yeah, no, that doesn't
Shotgun.
make sense.
Every time you try to look at that
That-
scene photo, they always show you from the neck down. They never show you what is.
Yeah, that's because it's horrifying.
There have been people that
Have you
have
seen Our
survived.
Bud Dwyer kill himself?
No.
Don't. But
Who?
Dave Landau would wear that shirt a lot. Our Bud Dwyer was a famous politician who was wrongfully accused, and his whole career went down the toilet. So he held a press conference, and during his press conference, he was like, he pulled out a gun, and everyone was like, no, 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 no. And he went like this, poof, and it was on NBC.
Oh, I have seen that, yeah.
And
God
you
damn.
literally see him slump. And
Yeah, it was horrifying.
A
Of blood.
river comes out of his nose.
Yeah, it was horrifying.
Yeah.
That's-
It's a lot of blood that
But
comes
that
out.
was with a revolver.
Yeah.
But shotgun, like what you kill a deer.
You explode your head.
Yeah, Kurt
Yeah.
Cobain.
So how did Kurt Cobain shoot himself twice? in
there's
the
no skull in that coffin, bro. It's gone.
So then how did he shoot himself twice is what I'm saying.
Are you sure he shot himself twice?
I'm pretty sure he didn't shoot himself and somebody shot him. That's what I'm saying.
I didn't know that.
Let's bring it up. Let's see. I might be misremembering.
That's
Fuck, I was
Maybe
about
I'm
to say
thinking of
something
a
and it slipped
zombie.
from my head.
So who
Kurt?
would want him dead?
Cobain. What's her name? Courtney Love.
That much?
Cobain shot.
She doesn't seem happy or rich now. Does she own? She doesn't have any of his money.
There have been some people that survived with
The
a
daughter has all his money, right?
bullet to the brain, bullet to the head. Some people
Yeah,
have
I'll
survived.
tell you who it is. Mary Jo Buttafuoco. She survived.
How do you remember these names?
Okay,
that's insane to me, bro. Like I'll read, I forget names all the fucking time.
Okay, there was a girl in the 90s called Amy Fisher.
Okay.
She was having an affair with a guy named Joey Buttafuoco. He was a real long,
Buttafuoco.
real Italian guy. Yeah, how you doing?
A real wise guy.
Yeah, and Amy Fisher shot his wife, Mary Jo, in the head, and she survived. Mary Jo Buttafuoco. That's who I know survived.
It wasn't a shotgun, Kurt Cobain. It looks more like a rifle.
It was shot twice?
No, it's called a shotgun. Sorry, it's called a shotgun, but it's a shotgun. But the way I'm looking at it, it looks more like a rifle. But they're saying it's a shotgun.
Okay, here's a question.
It's giant.
How much money does...
Bro, it's so long. How the fuck did he shoot himself? It doesn't make any sense.
How much money does...
Oh, you put it on the floor?
Yeah, twice.
Sitting? And you go...
I get what... Yeah, once. But twice?
Yeah.
How?
Yeah,
I
twice.
didn't know
No.
it was twice. I didn't know it was twice.
At that distance, it would probably disintegrate most of your brain.
Yeah,
The first trigger you pull.
Your blast would be... You shoot a deer with that. That's a...
Wait, what kind of shotgun was it? Can you show me?
Gauge?
Was it a 12 gauge?
I think so. Like a double
Or was it
barrel.
the double barrel?
Oh, bro, I don't know the difference.
Show me a picture.
Yeah, I'm trying to bring it back.
Whatever, like a hunting rifle or some shit.
Hold on, I gotta see it.
No, I don't want to see more stories. Why did you take me out of this story?
Just go to images.
No, there's a story. Hold on. There it is.
How much money does Dave Grohl have from Nirvana? Not from Foo Fighters.
Oh, that's a double barrel.
That's
No, that's not a double barrel. That's a single tube, right?
It looks so long, bro. How do you shoot himself twice in the head?
I can't tell if that's... A lot of those are double barrel, though.
You know what? If you put that under your chin...
What's the kind of gun?
I don't fucking know.
You can't even reach the trigger if
that's
you
what I'm
put that
saying.
under your chin.
How do you shoot himself twice?
Well, that's weird.
What's that? I want to know... I want to know the kind of shotgun, because there are some double barrel shotguns.
I want to know the kind of shoes the guy's wearing.
No, loafers. Because here's the thing, Pantelis, there are some shotguns that they're double barreled, and you can there's two triggers on them. There's one to shoot each barrel,
okay,
and there's one when you pull on it, it launches. That's why it's two shots.
Oh, maybe
that's
why
it's a double
at
barrel
the same time. Maybe that's what he did.
But I want to know the kind of shotgun, because it looks. The thing is, it looks like you can load it. It looks like it's a double barrel when you load it, but I don't think this one has the capacity to launch both. Usually, it's a sawed off.
Well,
actually, if you saw it off.
Well, let me ask this question that people are always asking: if Kurt Cobain was alive, would he be the legend he became?
People say no, but I'm not. I'm not gonna talk about that. I don't know.
Anyway, like that's.
Anyways.
So who has his fortune? Francis Bean owns all his money.
His daughter, no?
Yeah, and does Dave Grohl make a lot of Nirvana money today?
I don't know, but he makes his own money. He makes
That's what I
Dave
mean.
Grohl money.
That's what I mean. That other guy, the other guy, we never saw him again.
What other guy?
The third Nirvana guy.
Who was the third Nirvana guy?
I forgot his name. That's how long ago it was that I saw him.
You have a half?
Yeah.
All right, and Atomic Blast. You always need.
Condoms. Oh yeah, to jerk off. I get it.
Wait, what? You guys jerk off with condoms?
Well,
on?
you don't want to impregnate anybody during.
Yeah, you don't want your hand to grow another hand. Well, hold on a second. You said you're the last person on Earth. What do you need condoms for?
Well, that's why it's funny.
You fucking animals.
I hate you. I hate you.
I
so
made myself.
Guido, I
laugh.
hate you. I hate you.
When we
Guido.
wrote it, I was distracted.
So dumb.
It's pretty funny. Condoms.
I did condoms. Why to go
I haven't
fuck
bought- I
myself?
haven't bought condoms in years.
Oh,
My God, what's
But
happening?
you could put on a condom and fuck the couch or something.
Why would you even care?
at this point, the world's ending. If you and your fucking couches.
Oh, so you don't get like burn marks and shit.
But if you get the couch fucking levels, I don't think you care.
Yeah, that's true.
I think the last time I fucked the couch, I was 12.
Yeah, you guys both told me that you fucked the couch.
I attempted to fuck a couch, and then I midway through, I was like, "This is kind of fucking
The
weird."
fact that you got midway, you're already too weird
I
for
was
me.
very horny.
The fact that he fucked the couch, already too weird for me.
Midway. You know what I think about?
It's not
when
that
I
bad.
think
There
about
was
Midway, I think about great arcade games.
That's not.
NBA
It's not
Jam.
that bad.
Yeah, that's what I remember.
I had a friend of mine who bought a giant teddy bear and then carved a hole in it.
I know you told us on the you try to make yourself look better for fucking the couch by saying that
I
your
didn't
friend
fuck a
fucked
couch.
a stuffed animal, but both are fucked up.
Yeah. I was about to fuck a couch, and then I was about to, I was like,
She may have been with someone else.
I was about to order a fleshlight once upon a time, and then I'm like, nah, I'm not.
Well, those are very popular, but I can't see how I would enjoy that. It feels like it would rip the skin of my dick.
I stopped myself.
You have
I was
to put
like, what are you
lube.
doing? Just
too
jack
much
off.
effort,
Just
bro.
it's enough.
So much effort.
Yeah.
you know what some people do?
Go
But they're very popular.
They duct tape it under their desk.
What do you mean? So they could hide it?
No. So
stand
they
there
have their gaming gear set up,
Yeah.
and then right here, they'll duct tape it,
And then what do they do?
and they stand up and fuck it when they watch porn.
But if you stand up right now.
Well, I'm a tall man.
No, but normal. Look, stand up.
Stand up.
Do they have? Yeah, you would like this.
No, bro. If it's under, no, it's uncomfortable for him.
Well, yeah, unless
stand up.
hold on, unless you do
Stand
like
up. I gotta see you. Stand up.
unless you do like a.
Stand up. It's under. Okay. Remember, it's under,
Yeah,
and you
it's
have
under.
to try to fuck it.
It's under. Hold on.
It's under.
What are you doing?
No, but look at how uncomfortable this is. It's under,
Yeah, if you go like this, yeah, then you could do this. Right?
but it's under. Okay. It's under. Keep going.
And then you could do, and then you could go like this. You go.
No. Already you fucked up because you went too far back.
Okay,
I know.
do it slower.
You have a small dick. Yeah.
You gotta do it
go
slower.
on.
You gotta do like this. You gotta go.
He impregnated the table. It
My
brought
mother,
back memories.
my mother is so proud of me.
It brought back memories of when he was a child.
Do they have that? I think I asked this once before, where the fleshlight has a microchip in it, so it corresponds to the artificial video game you're playing. So
Wait, what?
while you're fucking the
You're using words, but you're not saying anything.
avatar,
I don't understand. You pulled the Poseidon. I have no idea
the
what the fuck you just said.
fleshlight and the video game correspond with each other.
Oh yeah, they do have that.
They do have that?
They have it even with pornos. They have special pornos.
That's
that
what I
when
mean.
You watch
Is that an industry?
Yeah.
Where like the fleshlight moves with
bro,
the
they have fake.
If it's some Swiss chick, the thing starts stinking.
like, wait, what? If it's some Swiss what? Swiss chalet.
Swedish girls are the hottest I've
So,
ever seen.
they have fleshlights, but they have the whole ass as if it's in doggy
No,
style.
I know that. But I'm saying, does is it just a fleshlight or does it like go with the game? Like,
It goes. They have that goes with the game or the porno.
What do you mean? What does that mean? Goes with the game.
So-
I mean, like she'll tense up. She won't.
Yeah, shit like that.
Oh, it'll like say no.
Or say no.
Or
Or say
mistaking
no.
her.
Exactly.
Oh, bro, but
And ask you for half.
You reminded me of a fantastic video that's circulating on the internet. It just popped into my head because we're talking about fleshlights. I think it's one of the best videos ever made.
The trailer
This
for
one
Rocky
guy,
IV director's
no,
cut.
no. This one guy was like, "Look, you can buy a fleshlight. It's useful. You can do more than just have sex with it. You can use it as a wallet." And what he did was, he goes, "Look, I put all my change in here," and he put some cash. And he goes, "Now I'm gonna go pay." He goes to like a depanneur or
And it's
like
cum
a
that
gas
comes.
station. No. There's lube. So then he goes. To the depanneur,
takes coins
and
out
he
of
goes, and then he goes, he goes to pay, and he has the fleshlight. Basically, this is a fleshlight, and he's like, "Yeah, hold on, let me get my wallet." Pulls it out, bro, and he pulls out money, and he's like, "Wait, there's more in here," and he's like,
That's
going like this. and he's tapping it, bro.
That's great.
One of the funniest
That is
videos
great.
I've ever
There's
seen in my life.
jizz that comes out of it.
No, and then at some point he goes, "Hold on, some of it is stuck in there. I gotta get it out." He flips it over, takes out lube, pours lube in it, and he's like, and then he digs in with his finger and pulls it out, and then like it's all lubed up.
that
the
only
money,
works if it's a real video.
it's a real video, bro. The person
That's
behind the
very
counter
funny.
was so angry.
That's
He
very
was just
funny.
like, bro, like this guy's like, fine, I'm just gonna quit.
That's very clever.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I just realized that the lawyer for Kyle Rittenhouse, the guy against him, the prosecution, he pulled out an assault rifle, and he pointed at the jury.
What?
You didn't see that?
No.
The lawyer trying to prosecute him, he's like, look at this gun. And he pulled out the gun and he was hit his finger on the trigger. And
the
he
whole
was
jury's
pointing
like,
at the jury.
Ducking.
Is he retarded?
He pulled an Alec Baldwin. Yeah, no
Oh,
wonder.
that's terrible.
No wonder fucking Rittenhouse one, bro. What a fucking dummy.
What a retard. His name must have been Todd.
That guy's dumb. That
This
guy's
is a retard.
no, from the beginning, that guy did the worst lawyering maneuvers
Yeah, that's
ever.
insane. He must have been wearing those square-tipped loafers.
Maybe, yeah. No, the Mexican, the pointy ones that go long.
Yeah.
The Iron Sheik ones.
Yeah. Remember the Iron Sheik? Good guy.
If your lawyer, there was that meme there. If your lawyer shows up with square-tipped loafers, just plead guilty.
No, it was if you're a lawyer. You know when the suit is too baggy on him.
Yeah. If he shows up like this,
Yeah, you're gonna lose.
He's wearing a Steve Harvey suit.
Yeah. If he still look like that, you're going to jail.
Yeah.
I wore this ridiculous thing for you. How could a whole store have the flu?
What?
My Cousin Vinny, greatest movie ever.
My cousin Vinny.
Look at this fucking dummy.
Oh my
God!
It's not loaded, but you're not supposed to do that.
No, you don't do that. You don't do.
You
do
never
not do
aim
that.
a gun at somebody.
And look at his finger.
It's actually on the trigger.
He's
This
so
guy's
stupid.
That's terrible. It's like he's aiming at
That's the
someone.
worst place to display a gun.
100%.
That's the kind of gun that only has to be pointed
Bro, if
at
I was in the
floor.
jury, bro, my urge would be to get out of the jury where I'm sitting and fucking crack him in the head.
Yeah, especially just weeks after Alec Baldwin murdered a Ukrainian bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be fucking furious.
Imagine there was a bullet in the chamber, accidentally pulled. Let's say they forgot the guy.
Anything. Yeah.
Is,
The guy who unloaded that rifle forgot to pop out the bullet in the chamber.
Especially after Alec Baldwin. That lawyer could have killed
What
someone.
a fucking idiot!
What happened with Alec Baldwin? Anything happening? Nothing. No update.
He's getting sued. That's it.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna survive this.
No.
I think he's gonna walk.
Me too. He might drive too, but
What
he'll walk.
else do we have here? Oh, I have news on the Liverpool taxi bombing.
Oh, tell me.
Okay, so you know what happened, right?
Not really. I get my information from you, so most of it is lies.
So we
That's
just
where the
thought we
Beatles
just
are
thought
from.
we just thought the guy just blew himself up there in the parking lot. His intention was to go into the hospital and blow himself up.
Oh, nice. We made it.
But the taxi driver saw him fiddling with something on his body, on his clothing. He's like, this is suspicious, and he thought it was a bomber, and he locked him in the car. Now I have a question.
Is the taxi driver alive?
Yes, he is. So only the terrorist died. How do you lock somebody in a car?
What do you mean?
you
How do you
lock-
lock somebody in a car?
Yeah, but they could just unlock.
Our car is here, but you don't drive British, bro. They drive on the other side. Left is right, right is left. I already told you this.
It's very hard to unlock the back door. Maybe there's no locks on it.
Yeah,
if
maybe
you're a
it's
cab, like
safety,
a cop, or
child
something.
thing.
Yeah.
Child thing, yeah. Maybe he can activate it.
Who knows?
So he saw this guy pulling the thing like a fucking lawnmower.
He was fiddling with a light. He was fiddling with a light. He said, the guy was playing with a light on his clothing, and he's like, "That's
He's
suspicious."
wearing like some Darth Vader thing.
Yeah, exactly. And it was
Okay.
like, "That's suspicious."
So
And
in
he locked-
Liverpool.
Huh?
Hi, Paul. Let's get rid of Clarence and steal all his good ideas.
Excuse me.
It's an Eddie Murphy Beatles joke.
Wait, hold on. So his intention was to go into an all-women's hospital and blow it up. But what the fuck does that gain for your cause?
Doesn't like women.
And
Do I look like a terrorist?
Was he a Muslim?
They haven't said, so probably yes.
Yeah, if they haven't said it, he probably was. Yeah.
Interesting.
Because if he was anything else, if he was white, they would have said, "Look at this fucking white terrorist."
Liverpool
So when did this happen?
bomber.
A few days ago.
So this cabbie's a hero.
Yeah.
Liverpool bomber
Good for him.
For freed as suspect killed in blast named. Oh, he was finally named. Exploits. Okay. Liverpool, it says here, Liverpool terror attack suspected bomber exploited UK's dysfunctional asylum system. Asylum system that's dysfunctional. Contrary, let's say new research from the Refugee Council finds that most migrants crossing in the English Channel to the UK are refugees fleeing persecution. So there's a lot of
Man, is there a lot of refugees in the world?
Imad al-Swilmin.
Yeah, it was Muslim.
So he's Austrian. Came to the UK from the Middle East, okay, several years ago and reportedly had an asylum claim rejected in 2014. On 3-day visit to Washington, the UK's Home Secretary, nobody gives a fuck. Terror suspect. He's only suspected, even though he blew himself up. It's just suspicion right now that he's a terrorist. Imad al-Swilmin is understood to have arrived in the UK from the Middle East in 2014 and had application rejected. The 32-year-old, he was 32, died in an explosion outside Liverpool's Women's Hospital in a taxi shortly before 11 a.m. on Remembrance Day. He didn't remember how to use that bomb. The UK threat level for terror has been raised from substantial to severe. These fucking Brits. Indicating an attack is highly likely, or rather than likely. Well, yeah, one just happened. I guess it's more than likely. Miss Patel told reporters on her flight to the U.S. Capitol that the case proved the government is right to reform the asylum system. We can't let them all in, she says. The case in Liverpool was a complete reflection of how dysfunctional, how broken the system has been in the past, and why I want to bring changes forward. This is the wife of the taxi driver.
So this guy really helped their cause, didn't he?
Yeah.
It's a complete merry-go-round, and it has been exploited, she says. As a result of that, there's a whole industry that thinks it's right to defend these individuals that cause the most appalling crimes against British citizens, devastating their lives, blighting communities, and that is completely wrong.
So it's the Brits now. Remember for a while there, it was in France. All this shit was happening in France for a while. That all stopped. Now it's the Brits.
There's neighborhoods in Britain, though, that are just...
So it's just almost 2/3 that are genuine refugees, the research suggests. So that means just over 1/3 are not genuine, which is what Greece was complaining about.
Yeah.
So fucked, man.
And you know who pays the price? These little kids.
Yep.
These little kids out at the fucking border pay the price because of assholes like this guy. He arrived here. He was, he was with us then for 8 months. And during the time, we saw him really blossom in regards to his Christian faith. Apparently, I guess he was pretending to be Christian. He really had a passion about Jesus that I wish many Christians had. I think he was lying.
I have a feeling he was.
Yeah, terrorists, like extremists will pretend to be another religion and shit.
Yeah.
They'll clean shave and
The time that he left us at the end of the 8 months that he was a Christian.
Clever.
This guy's fucking hilarious. I like him now.
Wow.
That's fucking... People are so stupid.
But I want to, because I saw something cool on the intranets.
Intranets?
Yeah.
You never look at the internet.
Okay. Speaking of the future and future technology and shit, there was a video of a woman controlling a drone with her mind.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, not real. Not
She was
real.
looking at a screen.
Yeah.
She had something strapped to her head. She was controlling it with her mind.
Well, there is.
You're like-
I've seen those real documentaries. They're called Real something, where it's like superhumans, like the kid who can just look at the world and then draw it.
That's whatever.
There's people that see numbers. As
this was technology, my friend. She was not gifted.
I've only seen the gifted ones.
No, this was technology. They strapped something on her head, and basically that sends signals. That strap was connected wirelessly to a computer, right? It had a battery and whatnot.
How long did this whole
Special
process
effects.
take?
That's special effects.
I don't know.
She's doing Professor X.
Shut the fuck up and go do the dishes.
This was news.
She's Professor X, Magneto.
No, I think what they were trying to prove is that your intention could be, because they do that with neural implants now.
Yeah.
They're just trying that you could move stuff left, right, whatever. But that's what we're going to. That's what Elon Musk said.
Well,
we're getting
shit.
to.
That's what should have made.
That's what
Christopher
Neuralink
Reeve
is.
Walk.
Oh, Rogan posted something. The thing that I posted on Facebook. There's scientists have just made paralyzed rats. Well, first of all, they got paralyzed.
I saw that.
Rats. They purposely paralyzed them, but they were able to unparalyze rats.
Wow,
With
that's
this new-
exactly what I was just talking
with this
about.
new goo thing that goes into the spine, and it fixes it. Crazy, dude. If Christopher Reeve was around right now, there's a small chance that he could have seen mice walk.
Exactly. Crazy little thing.
You love shitting on this guy, bro.
I didn't shit on him.
No, he was.
No, not
I
shitting on
zigged
him.
when you thought I was gonna zag. That's all.
Yeah,
I-
exactly.
He's Superman. When I think of Superman, that's the only Superman I think of.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I
No,
think
but
of
it's-
Superman, I think of Superman's son blowing another dude. I'm modern.
Oh yeah, Superman's gay now, right?
Oh yeah. Well, he's bisexual.
Could you
Which is-
imagine
which
getting
is just
hit in
gay.
the face with like super sperm? Would it knock you out?
Yeah,
I think it'd go right through you.
Yeah.
It could, if you really wanted to.
Well, I think it would be like in Hancock.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. He's in the
That's,
RV and it shoots right through the roof.
Yeah.
What's his name? Will
Will
Smith.
Smith.
Will Smith, yeah.
And Jason Bateman, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. That was a good movie.
Yeah, I saw it in the theater.
He was a
like
bad
20
guy.
years-
I saw it a long time ago.
I saw it in the theater 20 years ago. I don't even.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like a drunk superhero.
Yeah.
They can't be together
the-
with that woman. It's amazing, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, and then at the end, his sister was the other,
No, it wasn't his sister. It was his old bride.
his old bride.
Basically, when they get together, when they're too
Oh,
close, the
yes.
powers
Yeah.
destroy everything.
Clever.
So they
Yeah,
have to be.
Yeah. It is a clever movie.
That was I remember liking it. Though.
I just love the way he would land everywhere,
How come that wasn't
like a drunk bastard.
How come that
Just
wasn't
da, 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 da.
it didn't make enough money to be a franchise?
No, I think the way they ended it was kind of hard to make it a franchise, but yeah, I think it was just a one-off. But it's a good movie. It could have been better. A better director would have made a better movie, but a little bit better writing would have made it a franchise. But yeah, they never cashed in on that. That was great.
No.
I remember liking that.
Yeah, that was a fun movie.
And then because of that, I guess that's why The Boys is doing so well.
What's
The Boys? The Boys is basically
What, a French hockey team?
No, it's
okay. Take DC superheroes.
No, don't listen to what he said. He already mischaracterized it. It's basically a superhero movie, a show. Sorry, for adults.
Yeah.
Okay.
The superheroes, they're kind of villainous. They rape, they kill people.
DC? Where was he going with that?
I was gonna say take the DC superheroes, make them bad.
But why would that have to just apply to DC?
I don't
Why
know.
DC? You can.
Well,
yeah.
because it's very similar.
Like,
they have kind of the same superpowers. Like there's Superman in there.
speaking of superheroes,
He's very
There's
Superman.
the night guy. It's kind of like Batman.
That's cute.
There's the other chick. She's like Wonder Woman. You know. There's the other guy. He's like Aquaman.
But that's a Submariner. They're all the same.
They have the thing. It's like Justice League.
I'm 2 episodes
Or the Avengers.
behind on Curb.
Yeah,
by
but
the
they're
way.
yeah.
Oh, dude, Curb, latest
Yeah,
episode of
I'm-
Curb.
I'm 2 episodes
One of the
behind.
funniest episodes I've ever seen in my life.
Really.
Last one I saw was a Greek dentist.
I like
need-
watermelon.
Fuck, it's gonna take me
Yeah.
forever to catch up. Fuck.
Man, I didn't see him. I couldn't
You're gonna
find the
love it.
link.
Okay, it's on Crave.
What is this Crave?
I'll fucking fuck you up. Don't play games with me.
It's in
It's
the future.
Bell
Guido.
Crave?
You need to
Yeah.
understand something.
I have Videotron.
There's a
Okay, bro.
there's a lot of stuff that happens in it, but some of it has to do with the KKK, and it's fucking
no.
amazing. Yeah, dude, Larry, the KKK part you thought was gonna be the funniest, or the watermelon part was gonna be the funniest. I don't know what's the funniest thing in this episode, dude. It's so ridiculous. Like, I love him so much. First of all, he reacts to certain situations the exact same way I do. So I'm like, this guy's my real dad. But then there's this thing, like the watermelons, because Leon, remember Leon hates watermelon. He finds out Leon loves watermelon. He just can't say he likes watermelon in front of white people
Because he's black.
because he's black,
That's
and he
so
can't.
funny.
He also he can never enjoy watermelon. He's at parties. He has to take watermelon and hide in the bathroom and eat it by himself.
No.
Yeah, and even
That's
No, it's a great
amazing.
and even in front of black guys, he goes, they don't want to be seen because it's weak. So he's at the grocery store, like, you're gonna fucking buy watermelon. You love it. You're gonna buy. He's like, put it on the counter right now. So he's like, picks up. He's like, ma'am, I would like Leon. I would like to buy that watermelon. She's like, okay. And he's like, you see this, everyone? He's saying Larry David, this black guy's buying watermelon, and there's nothing wrong with it. And another black guy's there. He's like, sir, do you think there's anything wrong with him buying what? He's like, this is your guys' problem. I don't want to deal with it. He's like, come on, tell me. He's like, it's fine. Do you like watermelon? Do you like watermelon? He's like, yeah, I really like watermelon. He's like, then get yourself a watermelon on me. He's like, yeah. Bro, it's the funniest fucking thing. And then
I gotta find it.
there's
I
a
gotta find it. I gotta
KKK
watch
rally. There's a KKK rally.
I saw
happening.
on YouTube that clip.
And he spills his coffee on a guy going to the KKK rally.
No.
Yeah, so he dirties his KKK robe. And the guy's like, what the fuck is this? He's like, fuck. He's like, well, you got to make this right. He's like, fine, I'll dry clean it for you. So he goes to the dry cleaner, which is a Jewish guy. And he goes, what the fuck is this? He goes, he's like, you're in there. He's like, I'm not in the KKK. He goes, but this guy, whatever, for a KKK guy, he's a nice guy. He's a Klansman. I spilled coffee on him, so I feel like I'm responsible. He's like, well, you're not going to wash it here. I don't want to wash it. He's like, look, man, you want us to be like them? They hate people. They don't. We gotta show them we're better than them.
Only Larry David could come up with
Bro, it's
bringing
the funniest.
a white supremacist outfit to the dry
Bro,
cleaner.
I'm telling you.
That's hilarious.
Bro, this is I started watching from season 1.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
It gets better.
I think, I
Dude,
think-
it gets way better.
It gets better. Season 1
But
is still
even-
exposition.
I understand, but even from season 1,
You could feel.
I could yeah.
Yeah, it gets great.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Like there's already there's there's the part where they help a blind man move a bunch of
Oh
shit.
Yeah, there's
yeah,
a
you
part
saw,
where-
yeah, I remember that.
Oh my god, bro, he was so pissed.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, because he's trying to
With Richard Lewis.
he's trying to buy the bracelet for his wife.
Help the blind man move.
He thought he was
And then
homeless?
the blind
Yeah,
guy
yeah,
took
yeah, yeah. And
advantage.
then he gets into a scrap at the
Okay,
end.
so you've seen some, yeah.
But it's amazing. Anywho,
So, ladies and gentlemen,
This was fun.
yes,
Yeah,
it
it was
was
a
a fun episode. Thank you guys for tuning in and listening to us. Don't forget, if you're on YouTube listening to this, we're also on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, motherfucker. What else?
I feel
doesn't
like
matter.
Gallagher.
Just
I
Google it.
realize I'm dressed like Gallagher.
The Intellectuals.
Doesn't help.
You can find me on Instagram and Twitter as DeepPoseidon69, twitch.com, twitch.tv/DeepPoseidon69, by the way. I live streamed the other day and a hilarious moment happened. I basically fell through a hole, my parachute didn't deploy, and I lost the game,
Terrible.
which was funny.
Terrible.
You can find Guido on Instagram as Guido Grasso Jr. That's
I
JR, if you post, yeah. And you can also find him at his restaurant,
Sapori di Napoli.
Sapori di Napoli.
I'll make you a seafood pizza. It's
Don't you dare. Stop it. And PantelisComedy.com for all Pantelis stuff. And don't forget, motherfuckers, subscribe to the Patreon. Patreon.com/Pantelis if you ain't on the motherfucker.
Patreon.com
Baroblique.
Pantelis.
Yes, and if you ain't a patron, what the fuck are you doing with your life? Tell yourself, tell your wife, tell your mother, tell your father, tell your
You
dog.
want this type of humor to exist and not just that garbage on SNL.
Hey, that girl, yeah. So everyone's mad at her for being an abortion clown?
What? I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
What are you
Girl on
talking?
Weekend Update.
You're an abortion clown.
Yeah, she played the, I don't know. Anyway,
That was mean, but it's funny.
literally, she was an
All
abortion.
right, thank you guys, and go fuck yourselves.
Stole my line.